Okay, 12 Webster Street, Lakewood. Line keeps plugging, and we're going to see why. Okay, set my counter at the upper right hand corner to 0. Okay, I always get a little bit worried when I see water laying in cast iron. That indicates the line is either very level or has no bottom in it. And with that ridge that I'm seeing right there along the right hand side, I'm guessing that the bottom is getting shot. So our first 6 feet, something coming in there on the right, which would probably be that sink or the floor drain here. Well, it's holding water on the bottom, which usually means it's either very level or getting bad. For about the first 10 feet. Okay, I'm at about almost 18 feet here, so I'm just going to go find it with a locator, and then we can kind of establish a trajectory here. Yeah.
A path of least resistance to cut my floors open? Oh, great, thanks. Let's go right through the floor.
And then once we establish where it leaves the house,
right,
the sewer district can tell you where it connects to their line out in the street.
So then you would know.
And then you can just, yeah.
The key is knowing in here where I have an idea of where it goes, but I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, there's another stack here. Yeah, so it comes right through. Here's another pipe there.
It's my camping supplies. I clearly camp very often, but I never open that up.
So it just comes right
straight here.
Clean out? No, clean out. Something dumps right into it there. So yeah, it's just going to go right straight out through here.
Well, something dumps.
And at least in a house like this, it's not going to be much more than like this deep.
No, it's not like crazy deep.
No, not like up there in front of your restaurant.
Yeah, that was super fun. You haven't even had the dining room done yet. I know. You know what? I'm at the point though, because of all those COVID said, rip the dining room up and don't put it back.
Yeah, right.
That's how I feel about that.
Okay, so now here, I'm taking a little bit of a turn to the right.
Yeah, I can figure out where I can.
So when it leaves the house, it must cut at an angle because I'm thinking the direction of flow out in the street would be that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my guess is there's a closet out here. I should go look and see if I can find this. Well, I guess I'll go. Because it does go up almost like a little more than my car.
45 to the right, and then I Y into another line, making another 45. And then I turn a 45 to the left, so I'm making a jog. That might actually be a 90 here. But again, I'm Ying into another line. 31 feet. I wonder if there's a cleanout outside.
Maybe buried or something. 31 feet outside.
But see here, we're holding water in the bottom. And sewer water is corrosive. See what I'm seeing here, Leslie? A lot of places I'm seeing where you've got a little bit of water that just kind of lays in the bottom. And sewer water is corrosive.
Oh, okay.
And after a period of time, it starts to eat away at the pipe. And I'm thinking...
Maybe the bottom's eaten out?
Or getting very thin.
Is that why would keep backing it up?
Well, yeah, because
things are getting stuck.
When water's just laying in a line, then when toilet paper and stuff like that comes through, it just wants to tend to slow down and just stop and pile up. And, the paper can pile up and collect and get to the point where even the water can't get through, and then it's plugged.
Right, but you don't see any signs of the whole pipe doing something crazy.
Well, no, but like here, it almost looks a little suspicious to me here. It looks like I'm seeing sharp edge right here, like there might be like there might be some gaps. Like I said, the whole thing is all the same age.
Right. I've seen a lot of neighbors. I've heard people around here having to do it because a lot of these homes were built at the same time. So.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it's holding. You're holding a good half-inch of water there.
See, normally that shouldn't be there.
No. Normally the pipe should be empty.
Go right out.
And it just may be too. They might be limited by how much pitch there is between the house and where it connects to the street.
Right.
Now see here on the bottom, it looks like some sharp edges here. Like there's a section with no bottom in it. Actually, it might. I almost think you flow down to Summit.
Oh, we go like a...
Yeah, yeah. See, that's pretty rough on the bottom there, too.
What a fun Christmas surprise. Merry Christmas! This is what I'm going to get for Christmas.
Yes.
I'm so excited. What a good... And my birthday.
Yeah.
So, happy birthday to
Okay.
me. Merry Christmas.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to push it much more. I'm going around enough turns and getting far
probably
enough
outside
out.
now at this point, so they would just dig. The hardest part is getting out of the house. Right.
Right.
Because I think they're going to go...
Once they're outside, they can just follow it.
Right, but I think it's gonna go right under. I think I know where it's going. I can see the pipe coming out of the closet out there in my garage, and then I think it must go. Who knows at which point from there if it goes. Can they figure that out?
You have a closet in the garage?
Yeah.
That's probably what that's for.
I think I can see the
know,
pipe.
'cause it
I'm
goes down
pretty
into
sure.
the floor, and of course your sewage isn't going to go up. It can't,
So
the
from
pipe's
there it would
under the
say
floor.
Straight from there, right?
Yeah.
And it does, I think.
Yeah. Well, once it just gets out through the wall, it makes a turn to the right.
So from here it would
and
stay
then it
this
makes
same
another
level.
turn to the right, and then it goes to the left. So it's kind of weird
Yeah.
the way they did it, but.
So from here it would stay straight under the house.
Yes, from here, between here
So it
and
must get pretty
that
deep out
closet.
that way.
Well, yeah, because you go outside, it's going to be 6 or 7 feet down, because your basement.
My basement, because the garage.
Of course, your basement isn't really there. You don't have a lot of steps to get down here from the garage.
No. I'm just not sure where. I mean, I guess they'll have to find it exactly where it goes out under that. It's got to go under my front porch or my driveway.
Right.
Can they tell that then, or would they use your camera thing to figure out exactly?